Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss another category of hydrocarbon, that is alkynes. Alkynes are basically they are aliphatic hydrocarbons, that is they are open chain. They are aliphatic hydrocarbons that contain a triple bond between the two carbons. That is, there should be minimum presence of one triple bond between the two carbons. There can be more also, but minimum one should be there. And this triple bond is also called as acetylynic bond between two carbon atoms, and they are called as alkynes. They are also unsaturated hydrocarbons, and they have the general formula CnH2n minus 2. So, what are the important things that you should know while defining the alkynes? You should basically know that alkynes are they are aliphatic. So, they are aliphatic hydrocarbons, and the second thing that should be there is uh, they are unsaturated hydrocarbons. They are unsaturated. So, these are, I am writing the keywords which you should include in your definition. So, they are aliphatic hydrocarbon, they are unsaturated, and then they are basically having a triple bond. So, triple bond between two carbon atoms. And the general formula, we already know what is the general formula, CnH2n minus 2. So, these four things will complete your definitions. So, now we can frame the correct definition of alkynes. So, alkynes are the aliphatic hydrocarbons which are unsaturated, and they have a minimum or at least a triple bond between the two carbon atoms, and the general formula is CnH2n minus 2. So, this is the correct definition of alkynes. Now, the first member of alkynes is C2H2. You know, a triple bond. For the formation of triple bond, minimum two carbons should be there, because triple bond cannot be formed between carbon and hydrogen. So, that is why the first member of the alkyne series is our acetylene, that is C2H2. The common name is acetylene. That is why it is called as acetylynic bond. And the IUPAC name is ethyne. Why? Because two carbons are there. So, two carbons are there, so eth. And since triple bond is there, so wine. Now, this is the condensed formula and this is the structural formula. When you are drawing the structural formula, please see to it that you draw it this manner, C, triple bond C and hydrogen on the outer edges. Similarly, the next member is propyne and its common name is alylene, and this is the structural formula. Next is butane, and it is crotonylene, and third is your fifth member is your pentane, not fifth member, sorry, the fourth member is pentane. So, this was the first member, this was the second member, third member, and the fourth member. So, when I say tell me the first member of alkyne family, so when I say first member, you add one carbon to it, then it means you have to write the alkyne with C2. When I say tell me the second member, it means add one carbon. So, you should write the third 3 carbon alkyne. Please be careful about this type of question. Now, sources of alkynes, natural gas and petroleum. Now, alkynes also show isomerism. It can show position isomerism. Position isomerism, that is position of a triple bond. That is the position of a triple bond. Now, you can see here it is but1 but-1 wine, and in the next case the triple bond has been shifted from this place to the another location, and now it is called as but-2-ine. So this is position isomerism in case of butene. In case of pentine, so here it was between the first and the second carbon, so the number goes to the lower one, that is why it is pent-1-wine. And in this next example we have changed the location, so it becomes pent-2-ine. And in the third case we have basically shown a chain kind of isomerism. In this, the length of the chain has been changed, decreased. So you can see one of the carbon has come down as methyl and triple bond is still there. So it becomes 3-methyl but-1-ine. So we have only, so this is an example of chain isomerism where the chain length has been changed. So this is basically about the alkynes. So just a quick recap. Be careful about the definition. Aliphatic hydrocarbon, triple bond between two carbon atoms. They are unsaturated, and this is the general formula. When I ask you, give me an example of an alkyne with who is the first member of alkyne family, you don't have to tell me the alkyne with one carbon. The formula should be C2H2. Add +1. Why? Because the first member does not exist. So when I say who is the second member of the family, then the answer should be propyne. So propyne is the second member. Please be careful. Propyne is the second member. It is not the third member, but because first member is ethyne, so it is the second member. And similarly butane is the third member +1. Pentine is the fourth member. So please be careful about these type of questions. So this will be all for this video. We will be continuing further with the same topic, that